MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jacob deGrom has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So stepping in is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And it's 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Adam third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB now. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, his second home run of the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here now is Will Smith,
The catcher.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the AB now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bats on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count remains at 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We move ahead to the top of the second now, and we are tied 2-2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Max Muncy.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Three and one now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 3 for 9. He also has one home run. Rios leads off second with nobody out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Runner at second here with one man out. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Stepping in once again is David Fletcher. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. As a look, now the pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
A man on third with two down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause, and the 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Lifted in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Ready now is James Mccann. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Bellinger gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off for ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrew Benintendi goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Here's Mookie Betts. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Lewis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and here comes Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jacob deGrom, and they could use a spark from him here.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
And now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Right side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. McNeil at second. Lindor is over at first with 1 away. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Glove by Taylor to second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Mets leave 1. They trail 3-2. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Next up is Max Muncy. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
the batter.
Now it'll be Edwin Rios. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Rios is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struck out in his first at-bat. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Pete Alonso, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in a count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Michael Conforto. Ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And that one yanked just foul. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. To 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More on tap from Game 5 after this. All set for the start of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in is David Fletcher, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate, Mookie Betts fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes.
High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
No hits to this point. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis waits on it. And that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 2. At the plate now is Kyle Lewis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. To the plate now, James Mccann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Kevin Pillar will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Now the first pitch here from Price. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Lined hard to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Pillar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Two and two now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Price ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 3. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Taijuan Walker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, Max Muncy. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Count now a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Edwin Rios.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's set. Here it comes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Justin Turner is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Walker comes set. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In there, and it's even at 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Joey Lucchesi takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Mookie Betts will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So here's Cody Bellinger. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Benintendi on second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
3 runs already home here. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So here is Will Smith. Flew out last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Mets 3. Dustin May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping up is Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
The 1-0 home. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rios in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next, J.D. Davis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One ball, 1 strike to count. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Taylor is there, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 9-4. And now, Max Muncy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to dig in, Edwin Rios. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on top, however, 9-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Victor Gonzalez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, James Mccann.
The catcher, James Mccann.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge...
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Guillorme, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In there, 1-2 now. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They trail it here 9-4. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The batter will be Gavin Lux, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Betances sets. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mccann.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Cody Bellinger to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First delivery to him as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Benintendi on third. Betts at second with 1 away. Slurve, good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Aaron Luke enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Will Smith will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
A little bouncer. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the AB now. Max Muncy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 11-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brustar Graterol will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Austin Barnes is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in next, J.D. Davis. Singled last time up.
Davis.
First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The center fielder, number 1.
Next to hit is Kyle Lewis. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor May will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Villar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now here is Edwin Rios. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the AB on its way, and he fouls this one off. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Rios stands at first with one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, David Fletcher. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The 1-1. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Mets 4. Corey Knebel, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, here is James Mccann. And obviously they'll need a ninth-inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. James Mccann is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's over. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Lifted into center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number
Next,
4,
it'll be Jonathan Villar. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
One out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jeff McNeil, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Jeff McNeil is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Francisco Lindor would be next. The 3-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line.